Hey folks, how's it going? Well, survival number 4 on Western Wilds. Now, if you remember the last episode, we had a mysterious letter and a new neighbor. Well, after that, I went ahead and I did some logging off screen, not very much. So I was able to buy the self-made forest trailer, so can haul logs a little bit quicker. And I also got the Tupanjic weeder 4-row and added a little bit more horsepower to my tractor because that weeder requires 60 horsepower, so I gave it 62. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna cut down a tree. I'll do that on a time lapse for you. Oh, come on, give me. There we go. There we go. And I am using the lumberjack mod, so in that way I can get rid of the stumps a lot quicker and easier. And get rid of this little piece. I'll go ahead and clear the branches out, and then I'll put you on a time lapse for bringing the tree down to the train yard there, because it sells for a lot more. Oh, and it landed right on our trailer. Yeah, how fun is that? Well, and right on our truck. Let's try to get this off. Yeah, that is not going to work. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to cut it then and hope for the best. Hope I can get all the branches off. This is why on my personal save files I run with heavy lifting. Come on. There, it looks like we got it all off. Now with the update that they put onto Lumberjack, if you actually go from the end here up in the control menu, it'll actually tell you how long you're going to cut it. So if you're just worried about length, then you'll be alright, but I'm worried about weight. So 107 kilograms, 0.9 meters. Okay, so I'll go to 1.5 and see what that does. I have a feeling it's going to be overweight. Yeah, it is. 240. The super strength is turned on, but that is the only way you can get rid of the stumps with the chainsaw, is to have the super strength turned on. That's why I'm getting it down to 200 kilograms, so I can actually would be able to lift it without super strength turned on. 167. Okay, at 1.2. So now we'll go to 1.5 meters. I'll go ahead and just run through this tree with you folks. But we're also going to go down and meet our new neighbor. We didn't do that last time, so we'll go ahead and go down there and meet them and see what kind of people they are. There's also a new business went up here in the last month, so we're going to go check that out also. try 2 meters now. 258, no, we'll just go ahead and cut a chunk off of that. 60, this is at 196, so 1.5, okay. Oh, no, gotta move that. $189, okay, so we'll do one more at 1.5. 1.6, close enough. Okay, no, 145. Okay, now we can probably go up to 2 meters. 192. Okay, so we can go to 2 meters again. Just want to make sure that it actually stays right. So 2 meters. $186. Okay, can do one more at 2 meters. I'm trying to get up to 3 meters so I can throw them on the trailer a lot easier. Oh. 2. Okay, 169. Okay, I think I can go up to about 3 now. If I can't, I'll cut it in half and we'll see what goes on. 205. Okay, so all I gotta do is just take a slice off. 198. Okay, now I can go to 3 meters. Alright, you move. Oh, and of course it's gonna be on the trailer. Well, alright, then I'll do that. And then there's 3. There's 3. There's 3, and this last one, which is 4.5. Okay, yeah, we can put that on there still. Alright, so now stack the 3 meter ones on the bottom along with this long one here. And remember, on this map, if you're gonna be selling stuff as much as you can, always... Oh, no, crap, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, but as I was saying, always try to take stuff down to the train yard because you get a lot more for it. Normal wood price would be, let me find it here. There it is. Around 1,000 at the sawmill, but the train yard is 15. So you always want to take it to the train yard. Alright, now most of these we should be able to stack on top of these, then that way they won't fall through the bottom. With the self-made forest trailer, I like to cut them about 3 meters long. Because as you can see, on a 2.1 meter, it just barely will fit between the forks of the trailer. So I'll throw this one on top of here, and then I think the rest of them are probably going to go in the pickup. But we'll see how that takes shape here. Alright, well this one's going in the pickup, that's for sure. Oh. And these other few small ones are going to go in the pickup. And I'm sorry folks, I tried to record a video last night and ran into some technical difficulties, or else it would have been up last night. So I'm having to do all this over again. That's always fun. But it happens sometimes. And as soon as I get onto a solid schedule with everything, then I will be uploading, or doing my best to upload, between 3 and 4 videos a week for my playlists. Now that I've got a third playlist, I will more than likely be getting 1 video per playlist every week. Let's try to set that one right there with the forks. And we'll try to set this one right here on top. Alright. Alright, now those are not going to move anywhere. So let's set these up here. Jump in and put the straps on. See if the straps are on every piece. Yes, they are. Alright, so let's go sell this at the train yard. And I do apologize. I know that I told you I'd have you with me when I went to go fuel up the vehicles also. I did do that off camera also. I forgot about that. I apologize. So I will have you with me when I do a fill up at one point. So we're just going to try to make this a self-sufficient farm though, so in that way everything that we're producing we're going to be selling, and also using it to make products such as seed, fertilizer, diesel. We're going to be making the silage and TMR for the cows once we get some, and sheep as well, so in that way we can just be self-sufficient and either be selling product or making our own stuff, so we're not having to buy as much stuff. Try to save our money a little bit. I will sell these. We'll drop this trailer back off at our farm, and before we go down and meet that other farmer in the area, we'll go ahead and we'll stop and grab a newspaper up at the shop there. See if there's anything going on. Alright, we sell, and we made $22.83 on that one tree. That's nice. That's how we're going to be able to get our money. Alrighty folks, well, I will drop this trailer off and head up to the shop, and I'll bring you back in when we grab a paper. Oh, and folks, on another note, I did get the multiplayer signs, so I could put signs up around the town and everything, and our farm is named Wits End. If you can think of another name you might like to see, just let me know, and if I get enough comments on it, I'll go ahead and pick one. But when you buy these, they show up at the shop, and you pick them up, bring them to wherever you need, or transport them to wherever you need in a vehicle. So I named our farm Wits End, so we'll go ahead and go that way with it. here's the newspaper stand. So let's go ahead and we'll go up here and we'll subtract $1 from our money and get a paper. And what does it say? Oh, it's a help wanted ad. They want help clearing trees out of quadrant 28. What they're offering as payment is you can keep trees as payment. Inquire at the farmhouse. Alright, well, let's go check in with that and see how many trees they're needing cleared here. You know, this might be a good way to get to know our neighbor a little bit also, and hopefully then, you know, have a friend in the neighborhood and get help when we need it. Obviously, if we were to get help, we'd have to pay him some way, but, you know, maybe as soon as we've got some money, we can do that. So, on our way there, though, we'll go ahead and we'll stop down and see that new building that went up here. I've been wondering all month what that was, so let's go see. I know you're probably wondering just as much as I am. Or if you've already seen the thumbnail, you might have been able to figure it out. Oh, okay. Looks like it's a police station or a courthouse. Yeah, it's the police. Looks like state police. And here's the bank with the sign out. Looks like back here might be an impound lot or something. It's a gated fence. Yeah, it's impound here. Let me turn this a little bit. This must be the security shack here. And will they let us open the gate? No, can't open the gate. Alright, well, you know, maybe we can get in on a police auction or something. Looks like they've already got something back there that was repoed or towed or something. Let's get over there and see what that is. Ooh, it's a sprayer. Lizard MTZ. Ooh, hey. That might be something we could look into getting once we are getting closer to harvest to get the weeds out of our wheat. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll inquire about that. But first, we're going to go down and talk to this other farmer here in quadrant 28 and see how many of those trees they want gone. Alright, well, I'll go talk to him and I will be back in just a couple minutes. Alright folks, well, I'm back. Well, it just so happens to be a buddy of mine that I knew in the Army. Wrote him a letter, told him I was living out here, starting a farm. He decided to go ahead and do the same thing, get out of the city. He said he wanted 10 of these trees cleared so he could start another field. We could keep him as payment. So, in order to do that, I'll go get the wood trailer and I'll bring you back in when we're on the last load of those and just see how much money we made. Hey folks, I thought I'd bring you back in for a minute. The logging, it's really redundant, and I didn't want to have you guys sit through all of that. So I will bring you back in as soon as the logging is done. Obviously for you it'll only be a second, but for me it'll be quite a while. So I will bring you back in as soon as that is done. And remember, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. It'll really help me out here. And if you don't like the content that's being shown, just at least leave in the comments. Let me know what you don't like about it, what I could do to make it better for you. I just want to be able to try to keep folks happy and everything else. This game has brought me a lot of fun since I've been playing way back on Farm Sim 15. So, I'd like to pass that along to other folks who might not know how fun the game can be or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and get some of these trees cleared out, and I'll bring you back in when we're done with that. So just sit tight. Alright folks, thanks for sticking around. That was that was a task. If you do want to see logging, I will be creating another playlist for Lumberjack's Dynasty. So if you do want to see logging, be sure to check that one out, because that's all you do in that game is logging. So let's get right here, sell the last load of logs. 44.62 on the last load. Give me just a second here and I'll add these up. We got $22,629 off of those logs, off those 10 trees. That's a that's good. We needed the money. I'm tired of being broke. I mean, since we still owe the bank, we're not going to be up to steak and shrimp just yet, but we'll get there. Now, if you would just like to stick around, I'm going to be going over to Collins's to talk with him for a while and have dinner with him, if I don't wreck first, and rehash some of our old Army days. But stick around and I will bring you back in when we are heading back to the farm. Alright, man, thanks for dinner. I'll be sure to get back to you on that work for you. Alright, folks, well, Collins has offered us some work on his farm, to be able to come up with a little bit of extra cash. But let's head back to our tent and we'll go ahead and do some thinking on that. Oh, it's kind of nice to sit around, have dinner with a old Army buddy, rehash the old days, I can never have too many friends, but while we were sitting there talking, playing cards, we heard some sirens going off. There must have been something going on. Don't know what though, but oh well. I guess if they didn't have to come talk to us, then it probably doesn't concern us, does it? So let's just get back up here to our place and we'll do some thinking on it, and then probably next month we'll look at getting a sprayer and everything so we can go ahead and get rid of those weeds in our wheat field and Just keep things ready. And whoa! Okay. I guess I know what the sirens were heading towards, but hold on a minute, folks. I'll get out and ask somebody what's going on here. Alright, well, folks, we're gonna be in some trouble here because they just showed me a repo order on all the equipment that my grandparents had left us. Apparently it was all financed, and they are taking it all back. The only thing they cannot take back is the pickup, because that was not financed. My grandfather bought this outright when it was brand new. But well, I have no clue what we're gonna do now. Just all of our equipment getting ready to leave. So, folks, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep and try to figure it out. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, this is SMW Simulations, and I'll catch you on the flip side.